folks? We are here with another Weebaholic podcast. Let's get it. Let's go. Today, I have a very special guest, Treviii. Please introduce yourself, Treviii, where they can find you at, all that great stuff.
Hi, I'm Treviii, and I guess like my main source of social media is TikTok. So you can find me at Kawaii Treviii with 3 I's at the end.
You want to talk about your Discord? I know you have. I don't know if you're like active, but
I'm active on my Discord, like mainly in my mods chat for whatever reason. But yeah, I'm active on there, and you can also add me on there. I have like my little link tree in my TikTok link.
Right. And I think your Insta's the same name too, right?
Yes, Instagram is the same way.
Okay. You guys go follow her on all of that. Before we get an episode, remember, Anime Gensho everywhere from Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all that stuff, and YouTube. We're almost at 900 subscribers. Come on, y'all, let's make it happen. And go follow us on TikTok, and go follow my co-host at Isaac.Lens and RGAP, where they're Rashid. He streams Apex now at RNC Dark, and Rashawn for his podcast page. Now, let's get into the episode. Treviii, my first question for you is as I ask everybody, how'd you get into anime?
In high school, I had a teacher that was really into anime. He would go visit like Japan, China, all like those Asian countries, and so he first introduced it like my freshman year.
Oh, okay. That's such a different route because most people it's like, oh, I watched it on Toonami when I was younger, and then that's and that.
Well, I watched like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I had a lot of like boy cousins, so I would just watch whatever they were watching when we were at her grandma's house. I had the Pokemon cards and stuff like that, the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I don't really remember those shows, so I don't really count them.
You know, for sure, Pokemon is like legit, almost like that cartoon line. Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't really remember that much. I mean, I remember Yu-Gi-Oh at like 7.
And also like Spirited Away, like I saw that one, but that was like a movie, so I don't really like count those.
Right.
I was like so obsessed with that movie, by the way. I would rewatch it all the time.
I recently watched the movie. It was such a good movie. Like I had just watched it like maybe like start of 2020, like not that long ago. So it is a good movie. So your teacher put you on. What was that first anime that he put you on to?
It was Naruto, of course. And then like from there we would just watch like movies and stuff. And then like that's whenever I started going my own way and watching stuff by myself.
That's so interesting because I think like for me, like my 8th grade year, I started Naruto too. I mean, I binged it in like a whole summer, like legit 5 or 6 months. So like when you started Naruto, did you binge it that whole summer, maybe after school, or?
Well, we watched it continuously during like the school year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So after Naruto, like you kind of like, I guess that's like your gateway. What genre do you think you kind of like broke into like the most? Like what attracts you?
Shoujo, romance, kind of like yaoi, yuri type of stuff. But like at the time I really didn't know like that was actually like a category. It just seemed like very like feminine and natural, like
nice wholesome anime, different from Naruto, laser beams and all
that
stuff. So
but shonen is like I think shonen is actually like my favorite type of genre just because it's like easier to get into rather when you're watching romantic or something like that, like you have to like really pay attention to it and like I don't know.
You gotta be in like that mood for that show.
Yeah, I had to be in the mood for it.
Right, exactly. And it's like, sometimes I do, shoujo / romance is my probably second or third favorite. Shonen Silence probably tied for one, but that's my third one. But there's some times when it just feels like it's all the same. I'm like, okay, I get it. You like the popular guy. He doesn't like. Like sometimes, but a big romance anime just ended up. Fruit Basket. How'd you feel about that ending?
I loved Fruit Basket. You know what? It's actually like I remember seeing the original one, but it had been like also like during my freshman year, but it was like not too good. Like obviously the original one didn't end like go off of the manga correctly. But yeah, that one I love Fruit Basket. Anybody who hasn't watched it, I totally recommend you go watch it.
I started season 1. It was good. I just got so caught up. I'm gonna go back though. I'm gonna go back because I mean that last episode did numbers. It has to be good though.
Yeah.
Episode didn't so great.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I think that's a romance. Like if you're not into the romance genre, I feel like that one is like a gateway into the romantic side.
Right. So I was gonna ask you, there's one romantic anime that came out this season. It's like I Shaved. I just posted about it like with one of the.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it was like I Shaved. Have you seen that one? I like talking.
I have not seen it. I believe it is on Crunchyroll though.
Yeah,
I think I looked it up on Funimation. It wasn't on Funimation.
Yeah, it just finished. Like
no, honestly, I have like unless I'm keeping up with like the Fruit Basket or like some other type of show. One Piece takes up a lot of my time, so I haven't really started anything new.
Right. So if you ever have a chance, it's ended now, and the manga's probably close to ending too, but it's really good. I mean, the storyline's pretty cool. I think you should watch it for sure.
Yeah. So. Is it like kind of like some domestic girlfriend thing? Or?
No. It's way more wholesome. It's way more in like a wholesome way. It's like, I guess, I'll give you like, I guess the overall plot. Basically, this girl's a runaway girl, whatever. She left home, and this dude or whatever, he basically got rejected as the title from like his boss or whatever. And he finds this girl that's like literally like by his house, and she's like, I don't have nowhere to live. Like, can I stay with you? He's like, sure, I guess you're a young girl. I think he's 26, she's 17 or something like that. Yeah. And it's like wholesome because it's like he actually doesn't like sleep with her. Like, I'm like, okay, like I like this. Like I like this.
Okay,
you're staying to your morals, man. I like this. I respect this. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I was a little scared from the first episode. I was like, just better not go something with girlfriend, my girlfriend is a gal type of thing. I was just like, let's stay wholesome. So it's good. I think you'll like it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, because I had like heard like some controversies over it. Like,
I think the thing is because like I guess when people try to relate to real life, it's like, oh, he's taking in a runaway girl. He's nasty. And it's like he is a male taking in any older person taking in a younger person is already weird. But like you're a male taking in a little girl, so it's already like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, it's like it is very like I said, like a subjective thing where it's like she could be getting beat at home or getting misused and this and that. But it's like you're not her family, so you can't like kind of dictate where she goes. And if you get in trouble for that, you're going to jail. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, man. So enough with that. Let's get to the big fish. The only fish that matters, One Piece. How'd you start it? I
started it because I was like, honestly, like I agree with like that Naruto gives you a lot of lessons and it's good and everything, but honestly, like it's not like my favorite. It was not my favorite, and since it's one of the big three, I was like, you know what, Naruto isn't like my favorite show, so I'm like, I have to maybe like watch Bleach or One Piece to see if I like those two other part of the big three more than Naruto. So that's how it started. And also because I was like, One Piece is a long series, so I was kind of like making it as a challenge type. And then also, I actually like, I was as a joke first watching it, and then it ended up being like, I really love the series. It's like my favorite series, actually, even though I haven't finished it, but it goes over a lot of topics like that you can actually relate to like the real world.
Right.
And so I think that's why it's like my favorite series.
No, for sure. When did you start it?
Or late February, early March. Okay. Yeah, I think it was like between like the first week of March.
Because I started June 2020 because I mean we were all at home. I was I'm bored. I had just finished Bleach at that point. I was watching what was I trying to? I was trying to get into Gintama at that time, but I was just like, oh, it's coming.
Like, you're trying to get into which one?
Gintama. It's not. It's I don't know if you know. You know Gintama? Okay, it's a big. It used to be a really big show, and it ended in like 2012. It's coming back though. It's pretty big. Now I was just like, I'll give it a break. And I was like, I'll start One Piece because I had a friend or whatever. She was saying, yeah, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. It's so good. I'm just like, I really want to watch something about pirates. I'm like, I guess. And then I started it.
Yeah.
And then you just fall in love, man. So I gotta ask everybody, who's your favorite Straw Hat? I ask everybody this who loves One Piece.
It's like in between Zoro and Luffy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think mine is Sanji. I don't think you don't know why yet, but man, I love Sanji. If only you're only in
540.
Fishman. Oh, okay, never mind. No, but I love Sanji. Barate was amazing. I love Sanji. I don't know if he's my favorite Straw Hat. It probably used to be Robin, but then after her whole post Indies lobby thing, she kind of got fleshed out. Like they don't really use her as much as anymore.
Yeah. Like I don't really see much of her. I think
the
main ones I see of is like Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, and Nami.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
It's a trio plus some Nami and stuff like that. So what's been your favorite arc? Like what's your favorite arc up to?
My favorite arc, I want to say that it's probably Marineford. The Sabaody and Marineford. Like
that was amazing.
The learning about the celestial dragons, like that was, oh my god, that's deep.
Right. No, it was deep. Yeah.
And even now with the Fishman stuff,
the racism and
the Fishman arc, like that's like some deep stuff. So like that's what I say, like One Piece is like it's like fiction, not real. But you like it, the way Oda like wrote it out, it really like contributes a lot from like real world stuff into the anime.
Right. And I wanted to ask you that. What is one thing you've taken away? I don't know, this might sound corny, but you've taken away from One Piece that like you kind of imply with your life.
I guess like you're working for like a goal, like how Luffy is working to be like become the king of the pirates.
Right.
I guess just never give up on your dream. Like that's one thing for me.
That does sound corny to some people, but I mean,
yeah, it might sound corny to some people. But like if you have a dream and you really like see yourself doing that, like just keep going forward until you make it there.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure. So I asked like everybody this too. How do you feel when Ace died, man? Like, cause I don't know if you had any spoilers, right? You had no spoilers.
I had all the spoilers.
Oh, so you already knew going in.
I already knew that it was gonna happen. But it was still sad, especially because whenever they go through like the past of like Ace and Luffy and his other brother Sabo, like seeing their interactions and just stuff like that, like going over their past and stuff, like and seeing Luffy's reaction to his like death, like it was really sad. So I cried.
Yeah, I was pretty close, but I was just like, I think the Whitebeard death shocked me more than that one because I didn't see that one coming. Teach coming out of anywhere, that was crazy. Like, Teach was just in the bushes, literally, and it was like I knew about Ace, but I didn't know about Whitebeard. I was like, man, like I don't know if you've seen the manga because I don't read them. I wasn't reading the manga at that point. But when I went to go see something about it, and like the way they did it, his whole face was blown out on the manga. Like the side of his face was going. He did have that hole in there.
Wow!
And then it was like he had like I think like his limbs were barely hanging. It was just crazy, and he was still standing up. So it was just like, man, it was just like he went out like a G.
Yeah, no, that was really sad too. And then like also, I think what hit me the most was like when Ace was like talking about like, was my life even worth it and stuff like that. That was so deep. Like that was what made me cry whenever he was in like Luffy's hands, like at the end. But yeah, like I didn't see the Whitebeard coming either, even though I think I got spoiled for it in the comments. I think somebody like went to my Discord and was like, oh, Whitebeard died.
Yeah, whoever spoiled y'all suck. Even if the show is like 20 years old, y'all still suck.
Honestly, I've like never ever like not even as a trolling ever like spoiled anybody on something.
No, that's not right, man. That's not
right. But oh well.
So I think one thing that's great about like Ace, well, I think that's good or interesting about Ace because I do relate to like a lot of people. A lot of people. I mean, Ace was pretty young, I think, right? Like maybe 20, 21. A lot of people at the age are still finding yourself. You don't really know your purpose and this and that, and it's like. I don't know Oda. I'm not gonna say that this was Oda's goal for Ace to show that, but it's like I think maybe to me it was like Oda was showing that like if you live your life and you will care, like you care about the people around you and you give it your all, even in death, like if you didn't know, like you did have a purpose, even if you didn't think you had a purpose, corny.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's corny at all. Like, especially like I'm 20, and so like I also believe that like at that age you're still finding yourself. And so like I feel like that's why I was like, oh, it's so sad.
And it's just like I wanted Ace, like, so my favorite, okay, so I think my favorite arc is between, and he's love we're Alabasta. Love both those arcs. More I like Marineford, to be honest. And I love when Ace put up on Alabasta with the VV card. He was just had a cool design. I'm just like, man, I can't wait for them to grow together. And it's like, I think it's an interesting thing. Like Oda did this, where it's like you get them when they're fully developed, and then you go when they die or maybe something tragic happens, you go back to like see how they end up the way they are, which is pretty cool because like that's how like people are too. Like if you go out and meet somebody and they might be like a douche, something like that, you're not gonna know their whole backstory because you don't know them. But it's like maybe you sit down with them and whatever, you learn like, oh, okay, maybe this person went through this to that and that. That's why they like that. But it's like I really like Ace 9. I love his flame fruit too. And it was just like it was pretty sad to see him go. Like I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people be like, oh, he was overrated, he didn't do nothing, but it's just like I wanted him to do something. That's why didn't want him to die.
Yeah, I also think that like what he meant to like Luffy, like and like the whole like being brothers and him telling like Luffy, oh, I'm never gonna die. I mean, obviously we're all gonna die, but like telling him like as a kid, like so yeah.
Right. No, like it's just, and then seeing that Luffy Sabo, that was just wholesome because I don't have any brothers that close. Like my brother's one, so it was like to see them like they're all like same age group, and to see Sabo fight against literally his parents just to have friends who are outcasts. That was amazing because I kind of represent to like maybe when you have that rich white kid or whatever helping don't fit nobody, and you might have like a person that's a minority. They might have friends that are a minority at a young age. And, like they come together and they're just like they don't understand why they won't let each other hang together, but like
yeah. And then I think also because they're not blood related, so the fact that they had like a genuine like brotherly love and they're not even like actually blood related, I think that also like is important to like for Luffy and stuff.
Because Luffy was kind of abandoned. We don't know much about Dragon. We don't know.
No.
We don't know who. Even to this day, we still don't know whose mother is in Wano.
Really?
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know whose mom. I don't know. It could have been somebody that just came on the ship and they did their thing and left. But we don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like he really didn't have that, and then finally, and then Garp left him out dry basically. So it was like those were his family members, and it was pretty cool to see. Like
yeah.
I wanted to ask you, in these upcoming arcs, who you think you want? Who more do you want to see of? Like
in these upcoming arcs, well, I guess Zoro's already really strong from like what I see. I don't know. I guess maybe more of like Usopp and some more of Frankie, Sanji. I guess I don't know. You told me that he has like a backstory, like a really important one. So hopefully, like I relate to that in some way, sympathize with it. So yeah.
Right. So again, I wish I could talk to more detail about it, but you only have Fishman, which honestly, Fishman might be like my second, third least favorite arc behind like I got Thriller Bark at trash, One Piece at trash. Then I got Drum Island and Thriller Bark. Fishman, right? Like going into the timetable, I was like, man, I'm ready for these new outfits. Let's go. And then I'm just like, oh, Fishman. Oh, okay. Like, are you enjoying Fishman, or are you not really?
I am enjoying Fishman. I'm like at the part where they're going with like what's her name, Paula, and like the little girl with Tiger. What's her name? Peach. It's something with a P. It's something with. Yeah, I don't really remember, but I'm like where they're like taking her back to her village, and he gets like ambushed by the Marines.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember that part. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like going over like that story with them. And like Arlong, like it's like the Jinbei Arlong tiger going over that.
Yeah,
So yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to give one piece of criticism, like I know we love it. If you were to give it any criticism, what would you give it?
Sometimes like the Skypiea arc,
Mm-hmm.
it was long.
And Nell, he was so trash as a villain. Like his power was cool. Everybody loved his power. I just say he's trash character. I didn't like him.
Yeah. So like I think like that's like my criticism. Sometimes it like keeps it long. Like the story, like how it's like going, it's like good and everything, but sometimes it'll like stretch it out like to
Definitely.
like where you can like shorten it up a little bit more.
And
So yeah, with like Skypiea, it was like super long. It was kind of boring.
yeah,
So yeah.
I had to watch that with like food in my hand, or I had to be on my flight. That one was like, oh, what's going on? I'm on okay. Yeah.
No, that's whenever I was like watching it and still posting it on TikTok, and like I would just be eating. I would be like, you would always see me eating while I was watching Skypiea because it was like, yeah, I gotta eat. And also, I did not watch that arc. I've been watching it more in sub lately, but I did not watch that arc at all in sub. I watched it on
That
dub.
dub is disgusting. That dub, man. I've watched like an episode or two in dub. I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Can't.
Yeah.
But off topic, the snacks you be having when you watch anime be looking so good. I'm like, where do you get all these good food? Y'all have what do y'all have? Some dang it, some safe. What do you where you shopping at for the good food?
Oh my God, yeah, no. I think the food that a lot of people like is like the seafood that I'll be eating with it. Yeah, I love food.
Through the eats, I'd be like, man, that's pretty good. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a tough list, and I'm gonna have one more One Piece question, then I'm gonna get back to anime. So
Okay.
different animes. So gotta rank the Straw Hats from your favorite to your least favorite. I don't know if you did this already on TikTok yet, but
I have not. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Okay, so least favorite. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for this one, but least favorite Usopp. Um,
for Frankie, I think he's pretty trash compared to other Straw Hats, but you know.
wait, hold on. It's because honestly, I don't like that anime trope of like the liar. I don't, even though it's like funny and supposed to be comedic. I just don't like it.
You think it's like stupid?
Yeah, I think it's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
And then Frankie. So Usopp, Frankie, like last, right? That's what we're doing last.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there's not right now.
I'm sorry, it's like cutting out the audio.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so Usopp last, Frankie, then
Chopper.
it's like in between like I guess Brooke, because I haven't really seen much of him.
Yeah, we haven't done that much yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So them, then Robin, Chopper, Sanji, Nami, Zoro, Luffy.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I probably would go Frankie, Chopper, Usopp, Brooke, Nami, Robin, Zoro, Luffy, Sanji. But it's only because Brooke's done a lot, like posts where you're at. Brooke has done like a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like he's had more screen time, like than some others or whatever. And then
Yeah.
Chopper. I love Chopper. He's like, I don't hate Chopper.
I love Chopper. He's so cute.
He's the mascot. You're not asking Chopper to go out there and fight. I don't get why people be like, Chopper sucks. He's not supposed to fight. He's the mascot.
Yeah. Also, like I hear like a lot of people, or I see like a lot of people on TikTok hate on Nami so much.
She's
That's
great.
my waifu though.
She's great.
That's my waifu. So like,
I don't know if she's competing with like Boa, but she's up there. She's up there. Nami.
yeah. So like, hopefully, like if people see this and they're like, oh, why is she rate Nami more higher than the other ones? It's because like I actually like I cried whenever they were going through like the Arlong Park on her like backstory with Bellamere and her sister. Like that made me cry. So
Yeah,
I have a soft spot for her.
Nami's a key important. If they don't have Nami, they can't get anywhere. She's important.
Yeah.
She's
She's a navigator. Come on.
Yeah, they didn't get nowhere. I mean,
who's gonna lead them? Zoro?
I would say maybe Robin would probably be the next best option, but she's more for poneglyphs.
Yeah.
But no, Robin's back. Enemy's locked. I love Robin's backstory. She would be a little higher. They feature her a little more. She would probably have been a little higher for me, but
yeah,
I'm going on a lot faster towards the time skip, so I know they can't feature everybody, of course.
Yeah, I loved whenever they were like going like back in time and you see her with the giant and her little laugh is like ski 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 ski.
right.
Oh, that was like that's like engraved in my head forever.
And then you have Aokiji, who basically kind of saved her. I think one thing I want to bring up, I've brought before. I think the politics or whatever is the best thing about One Piece, because it's like real life. Like you have some people who are in the Marines who do want the best and who want to save the citizens. But then you have some corrupt ones like Akainu who are extreme. But it's like, can I really call Akainu a villain? Because it's like he is going against our protagonist technically, but like he's just trying to save people from pirates, like people like Blackbeard and people like what's his name? What's one name? What's his name? Redhead.
Kid.
Yeah, people like Kid, like just rage. Like not like Luffy. So it's like, if I'm in a real, like, why would I not want to be protected by criminals? But it's like you do have a lot of them that are like just putting out false information.
Yeah.
A lot of behind the back, a lot of scamming. And then you have pirates who are like good, like Luffy, like the Luffy's. Whitebeard was a good pirate, like he was a good guy. And you have all these good pirates, and then you have people like I said, like Blackbeard and Kid. I'm gonna say Kid's a bad guy. He's just kind of a rage or whatever. And you have people like Bellamy, and you have all these like kind of mischievous bad pirate groups. So it's like I can't blame Akainu for saying we need to get rid of all of them. But it's like go out in a twisted way. But you can't go out and meet every pirate, obviously. So it's like it's kind of like, what do you do?
Yeah.
So that's why I love One Piece so much. But you have any more One Piece comments before I ask you some more anime questions?
No, just hopefully I don't get too many more spoilers. That's like the only thing.
No more spoilers. You have, oh no, I don't like the next two. I mean, I do like, you have some good arcs coming. They're not the best, but I like them. So my favorite arc is way down the line for you. It's Whole Cake. That's my favorite arc in the post time skip. So you got that coming away. But I'm excited. We're going to do something again when you get to that point, because I love post time.
Yeah, definitely.
I got an anime question for you. What are 3 animes that have been on your list and you just need to check them out? Like they could be mainstream, not mainstream. What have you been wanting to watch forever and just haven't?
Honestly, like I don't know. Like ones that I have not watched at all.
Yeah, like you just need to see, but you heard a lot about maybe, or just been on your list for years.
Mob Psycho. Yeah, that's one. There's this one called Bofree. I maxed out my health or something like that, or maxed out my defense or something like that.
I didn't like it. But,
you didn't like it? It's like a gaming one, right? I liked it. I mean, I like the context that it gives, like the synopsis.
I just don't like isekai though. That's probably my.
Oh, okay.
It might just be good, but I don't like isekai. But yeah, I watched it. It was okay.
Yeah, and then I guess Bleach. Once I finish One Piece.
Yeah, we have a hope. Whenever you watch Bleach and you ever get somewhere, hop on another pod. I got you. Bleach is pretty good. Start of it's pretty great. You should watch it once you ever get caught up. It's good.
Yeah, I just don't want to start a long series now since I am still watching One Piece. So until maybe I get into those like 800 episodes, maybe then I'll start.
You're kind of closer to the light type of thing.
Yeah.
Now I think I still watch anime because the animation is so crispy now, man. Like it's so good. I mean, it's even good. I even like it when like most of the series, but now it's real like it's like 2021 type. Like it looks like not maybe Demon Slayer level, but it's like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to watch it still. I think 980 just came out or 981. Excuse me, and it was great. So let's start that. So I want to ask you this. I ask everybody this too.
Okay.
Your 3 anime husbandos, who are they?
Zoro, Levi, and I don't know. I'm like loyal to those 2 only.
Okay. So I'll throw some names: Kakashi, maybe Todoroki.
Oh, never mind. Todoroki. Okay. I love me some icy hot.
We're not judged. Wait, he might be like 16 now, so that might be legal. Maybe.
Hey, you know, I don't.
Anime, we're okay.
Agree that it's wrong, and if it was real life, I would not do it.
Obviously,
but animation. It's like this person does not even exist, and the voice actor is of age. So
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, this is my question. My last question for you: your top 5 anime all time.
Top 5 anime, even though I have not completed it.
Are you gonna go order or no order?
Order.
Okay, so go
yeah, order.
5 to 1 for me, please.
Oh, from 5 to 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so even though I hate the 2nd season and I do not recommend the 2nd season to anybody, The Promised Neverland season 1 was like a masterpiece. Okay. For real.
Yeah, I'd say 8.5, 10 for me. It was good. It's really good.
Yeah, it was really good. 2nd season did not do its justice, but
I started it last night. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so I would say season 1 only at number 5. Number 4, I think I want to say Naruto.
Right.
And then,
you like Naruto.
Huh?
I said it seemed like you like Naruto a lot. I thought you were gonna have like a 2, to be honest.
Yeah, like I like it, but it's just not my favorite. Okay. Yeah. And then Attack on Titan at number 3, yeah. And then Fruits Basket, and then One Piece. Okay, so let me review the list. Last time, 5, Promised Neverland season 1. Mm-hmm. 4, Naruto. Mm-hmm. 3, Attack on Titan. Yes. 2, Fruit Basket. And 1 One Piece. Mm-hmm. Okay, that is your list. That is the official list. This will be clipped and shown to everybody. So this is the list. This is the list. Are you comfortable? Okay. I am comfortable with that. All right, bet. So before we get out of here, you can tell them again where to find you at, if you would like to. Okay. Just follow me on TikTok. I have all my social links in the TikTok link. Join my Discord. I am trying to be more active on there, but my schedule has changed. So it's like I sleep all day and then I'm awake at night. So just follow me on there. I'm active on Twitter, though I don't make any sense on there. But thank you for having me on your podcast. Thank you for coming on. Before we get out of here, Anime Gensho, and we're on Twitter, guys. I forgot to say Anime Gensho Twitter. Anime Gensho Podcast. That's on Twitter. Go follow us on Instagram, of course, TikTok, and every podcast platform. Remember, go follow my co-host. He's a photographer, Isaac.Lens, and he does also stream now, Apex RNC Dark. Go follow my other co-host, Rashawn Gatson at RGAP2. Please go check out everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay safe. Peace.